Hey guys, it's Saru. Immortal Shell, it's a game. A game that I've been following for a couple of years, and the team over at Mortal Shell sent me an early copy of the game. And I wanted to give you guys my quick first impressions and small review of what I experienced so far. So let's get right into it. Though this game doesn't allow you to really customize your character or anything like that, you start off immediately in a tutorial-esque zone where you learn how to fight and move around as well as harden yourself. No pun intended. Eventually fighting this nice fella who, I should add, if you fail, the fish behind him decides to eat you. By the way, a nice tip, if you manage to defeat him, you'll get an achievement. I'm playing this on a PlayStation 4, so if you're an achievement hunter, it's an achievement for you. But only in the tutorial part of the game, not later on. Oops. Spoiler alert. Now after this you'll find yourself outside picking nice mushrooms, which hits close to home, and you see a nice vision of where to go. The good thing about this game is that it doesn't really let you get lost. You know where to go, and that's what matters. In fact, if you do get lost, there are some statues and stuff around. It actually kind of helps you along the way. You learn quickly that the game isn't easy. I died, and died, and died, and died, and died again. I also fought this werewolf-looking bitch and, well, died. And died again. But eventually I found a new shell and beat his ass. After that I managed to talk to a big poppy man who was chained. And let me tell you, told me to bring him the glands. Which is the awesome voice in the trailer. That's him, guys.
Bring the glands back to
That's
me.
him! The gameplay was pretty fun overall, and I had to learn ways to time and make sure that I don't lose my mind. Also a tip, talk to the guy that I just mentioned before fighting the werewolf fella. It'll save you a whole lot of trouble because, well, he gives you a nice little item that lets you parry and counter attacks. Well, some of them. Some monsters you can't parry at all. Like this guy. Now I don't want to spoil things, so I'm being super vague. I'm under NDA, a lot of us are under NDA, and I know other creators will probably go into a little more detail, but I'm being vague and it's on purpose. But I didn't get too far into the game, mostly because if you guys know me, you know that I usually find bugs for games like this, or any game like it's a goddamn career. So yeah, I found a bug, I got stuck, I got pissed off. But I got the gist of the game. Bring the gland to the big boy and find a way out of the weird land. It has your basic RPG elements with getting items and using them. Some give you abilities, some disabilities. All in all, a great Dark Souls inspiration done right. The only thing I feel like it misses is a stat system to increase specific stats, like health, damage, endurance, and so on and so forth. But that's really here determined with different shells that you get in game. So after this specific zone, I kind of gave up and said, I'm not starting all over again, because if you die or you recall, you have to go all the way back, and I didn't want to lose my shell with everything, so I said whatever. Overall, I enjoyed it, and I hadn't played a Souls-esque game in years, so I was rusty. Very rusty. It's unique, dark, and my one thing that I found that I didn't really like too much was having to crawl through small spaces the majority of the time. Now, if you go through these holes, you can go to different parts of the map to unlock different areas or to get shells or whatever the case. I assume in reality it's to actually seamlessly load assets in the map, but it felt like a whole minute that you're crawling sometimes just to get to a next area. But oh well. It's definitely a fun game and I'll be getting back into it, so if you guys are interested, the game does come out tomorrow. And again, a special thanks to the team over at Mortal Shell for sending me an early copy. I really enjoyed it and recommend it for players that want to throw their controllers away or punch a hole through the wall. So yeah, that's it. Those are my thoughts. Yes indeed. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and click that adorable f***ing bell to know when I upload a brand new video. Want to support me even further? Join my Patreon at patreon.com/Sarumonin. And don't forget to come join my Discord if you want to chat and hang out. Much love and as always, till next time, friends.